hello again, and welcome to Roland's Reviews. We are back, and the last few times I was preparing to go live, something popped up in the news, and so I said, "Well, I'll just push the other topic on to the next live," and so that's what happened today. And I hope that everyone is having a productive Saturday. Hope some people are getting some rest. Some people are getting some things done that you just did not have time to do during the week. Because sometimes, if you're like me, when you get home from work, you are just too tired. Do me one small favor, please, folks, as you enter the chat room. Please, please, please hit that little thumb. That is the like button. And that tells YouTube that, guess what? They're talking about some good things over there, some interesting things. And then they share it with more people, trigger the algorithm, and more people come in. That helps the channel to grow. I will do the um, roll call momentarily. I just wanted to wait for a few more people to come on in. You are most assuredly welcome. All right. I was thinking about you the other day. Hope everything is well. All right, I haven't seen you in a while, so I was just, wondering and hoping and praying that everything was all right, because we never know what people are going through. Oh, okay, Bakmari, that sounds good. All right, and I will go ahead and start. There are several people here. If you don't type hello or if you don't send an emoji, all I can see is that there are a certain number, of people here. Um, but if you want me to call your name during the roll call, just type one word, hello, or send an emoji. How are you doing, Cami and Bakmari, Baldwin Birds, Imuna? And there are a few other people here. They just have not um, said anything, and that's fine too. All right. So look at the topic. Democrats FAFO assault and body slam an ICE officer. These people are losing their ever loving minds. Trump is considering arresting them for assault. So if you are familiar with this, let me know. Amuna, I'm good, Miss Lynn. Just been so busy on a new job. Oh, great, Amuna. Perfect. It's all good. Thanks for thinking of me. Grateful. Yes, Amuna, I thought about you yesterday because I know sometimes, again, life continues to happen, right? And so, but my regulars, when they're not here for a while, I'm like, oh, I hope I just get concerned because you don't know. And sometimes some of the regulars, after they're gone for a while, they'll come back and say, they had a death in the family or something of that nature. So, you just get a little bit concerned. And I'm just glad that all is well. That's always good. Okay. Um, all right. Now, if you were not here on Friday, I started this saga. Let me see, what was the name of the video? Newark, not New York. Newark mayor was arrested at the ICE facility. He and some representatives stormed the facility, and now we're finding out even more damage that they have done. And Trump is saying, hey, uh, more arrests may be coming. And just like I said, and we discussed, Cammy said, game over. Yes. How you doing, Jeffrey? Um, so I was watching a video earlier. Um, and of course, the mayor of New Jersey, he was taken away in handcuffs. He was saying he was targeted. So he is out there breaking all the rules, committing crimes, and now he's the victim. That sounds just about right, right? America 2025, right? Tina, how you doing, dear? That's okay. Jeffrey, glad everything is going well. Darla, of course, is here. Yes, Darla, we're just getting started. Darla was here yesterday. Tina was here. Kami was here. Uh, don't be shocked, folks. The mayor of New Jersey, excuse me, of Newark, was complaining that he was targeted and he's a victim. I can't make this stuff up. Thank you so much. Yes, hit that little thumb. That's the like button. Also, please hit the subscribe button. That helps the channel to grow as well. Great, Jeffrey. Isaiah, how you doing, love? And so I said, OMG, we knew that they were going to try and blame someone else. How you doing, Shadow Seeker? Cammy, these DEI mayors are crashing out all across America. Cammy, the mayors, these federal judges are being arrested. Well, I'm not losing my livelihood for any foolishness or nonsense. You work your entire career, you go to college several years, and that's how it's going to end? No, ma'am, no, sir. Over shenanigans. Tina, these Democrats don't know what it's like to be a victim. Yes. Amuna, we missed you too, dear. So if you're familiar with this, and if you were here yesterday, you already know we were talking about this. Oh my God, what is wrong with these people? Yeah, if you weren't here, oh my God. We were talking about the Newark mayor and a couple of the representatives were arrested. They're just making an entire scene over non-American citizens. Make it make sense. I don't get it. So anyway, let's look at the title. Democrats FAFO assault and body slam an ICE officer. Trump considers more arrests. Now, Tina, insane asylums need to be opened up all of them. Tina, say that every stream because it's a true statement, dear. Exactly. And so remember now, they were talking all the noise about the so-called insurrection and how the police officers that were injured, and we know everything that went on with that. And look at what they're doing. As usual, they live in glass houses and they are still throwing stones. So after arresting the mayor, the Trump administration says it's investigating a scrum at an ICE facility in Newark and could arrest members of Congress. Well, if you're out there acting like that, you need to be arrested. The Trump administration is investigating and considering arresting Democratic members of Congress involved in a scrum at an immigration and customs enforcement facility in New Jersey on Friday, according to a spokesperson for the Department of Homeland Security. Democratic New Jersey reps LaMonica McIver, Bonnie Watson Coleman, and Rob Menendez were there, they said, to quote unquote inspect the facilities. They were there to cause mayhem, folks, as usual. As is their legal right. The facility, Delaney Hall, had recently been reopened by a private prison company, Geo Group. Newark Mayor Ross Baraka was arrested there on a trespassing charge. He has since been released, according to CNN. And those of you just coming in, again, he was like, oh, I was targeted. And those that don't know, those that were not here yesterday, on what was it, Friday? Yesterday. So Newark has a high crime rate, failing schools, but this is what the mayor and the state representatives are doing. This is where they're spending their time. If I were a person who voted for any of these people, I would have a serious problem with that. Shadow Seeker. The best part is now those Congress members committed felonies and have a reasonable cause for warrants, right, Shadow Seeker? That Congresswoman put her hands on an ICE agent. Yes, Tina, these people are losing it. How you doing, Anthony Capone? Anthony said it was for publicity. Yeah, they're just so concerned. Get that concern over American citizens. How about that? So anyway, yeah, this was according to CNN. DHS on Saturday accused McIver of assaulting an ICE agent, sharing video of the incident on social platform X. DHS spokeswoman Tricia McLaughlin confirmed to Rolling Stone on Saturday that an investigation is ongoing, but did not add more on the current stage of the probe. There will likely be more arrests coming. So again, they're going to play this up. Oh, look at what they're arresting us. We're victims. Oh my God, I can't with these people anymore. McLaughlin said on CNN Saturday morning, we actually have body camera footage of some of these members of Congress assaulting these ICE enforcement officers, including body slamming a female ICE officer. Did everyone hear that? How you doing, Lovely Apple? Team has it. Anthony Capone, welcome all of you. Hit the like button for me, as well as the subscribe button if you have not already. Thank you so much. The 26-second video published to X shows a chaotic scene with the McIver attempting to get through a crowd of law enforcement officers who are pushing people almost like a mosh pit. The video includes a clip that has been slowed down to emphasize McIver apparently pushing an ICE agent who appears to have stopped walking right in front of her near the gate. The video does not show any body slamming, but the Trump administration says that happened as well. Hit the like button for me, please, folks. They are nuts. Peace and blessings to you as well, Team Has It. Lovely Apple, just stocking up for terrorists, but I'm good. Brandon J still got to go. Yes, Lovely Apple, he still needs to go. Right, Lovely Apple, they keep the mess making up, don't they? Oh my God. So yesterday at Delaney Hall, I witnessed firsthand the chaos and cruelty that defines the Trump administration's immigration policy. So they're doing all of these things and they're turning it on the Trump administration. McIver said in a statement, as we have done before, we went to conduct lawful congressional oversight to do our jobs and demand answers for our constituents. Their constituents aren't asking for this crap. They're doing this on their own. We were met with contempt, disrespect, and aggression from ICE. So again, they are projecting. And like I told you, how you doing, Chubbs? They're trying to get a rise out of ICE. They want them to mistreat them, to hit them, to arrest them, so they can continue to play the race card and the victim. The victimhood is real, folks. They never stop with the victimhood. McIver accused the Trump administration of roughing up members of Congress, adding that the incident shows the president's blatant abuses of power. And that's, of course, the other way around. Sources in the Trump White House and Justice Department have for weeks been telling Rolling Stone how serious they are about potentially arresting and criminally charging certain Democratic elected officials, including mayors of sanctuary cities. Hey, lock them all up, who they could target for trying to thwart Trump's federal immigration crackdown. If that were me, if that were you, doing a lot of the things that these people are doing, there would be no questions asked. Clink, clink, put the handcuffs on us and take us on. That's what they would do. Bach Mari, looks like McIver couldn't think of McIver to get himself out of this situation. Okay, Bach, they will never fight for us like that. Disgusting. Imuna, that's right. They're going down to El Salvador. They're doing the most for non-citizens. These Democrats are unbelievable. Yes, Tina, yes. Robert, of all the nerve of these reps fighting for these illegals and not for the American people, Robert, that's how they operate. That's their MO, their modus operandi. The people in that city need to vote them out. Robert, I said that on Friday. I would be very upset. Victimhood Olympics in full effect. Yes, Kami. Shadow Seeker. Democrats say we support the Constitution. Also, Democrats' memes are illegal in Texas. You can't make this stuff up. But yeah, this is what they're doing. All right. All right. And there's a lot more. I think you get the gist, and I have a video, of course, to share with you. But yeah, this is what they're doing, folks. Oh my God. Concerns about the rule of law aside, there are numerous longtime Democratic operatives and even some liberal lawmakers and senior aides on Capitol Hill who believe that Trump and his administration's push to arrest elected Democrats will epically backfire on Trump, whose poll numbers have seriously sagged just a few months into his second presidency. One Democratic lawmaker previously told Rolling Stone that if Trump's federal authorities actually came for him or some of his colleagues for protesting or other matters, it would likely mean they've hit the jackpot with regards to grassroots fundraising, and that it would boost their national profile and popularity among liberal voters. The scrum on Friday took place at Delaney Hall Detention Center, a 1,000-bed facility operated by GEO Group, a massive private prison company. The center was recently reopened amid opposition from immigrants' rights groups. The city of Newark filed a lawsuit in April to stop occupancy and construction, and so this is what they're spending their time on, folks. Okay, this is what the high crime rate, all the people who are being unalived in Newark, the high poverty rate, all the people who are below the poverty line. This is where they're spending their time. And they say this is what their constituents want them to work on. How many people believe that? Unbelievable. Oh my God. Baraka has argued that the facility should not be allowed to open due to building permit issues. So they don't want ICE to have a place to take the people that they're arresting. And so that's why they're acting out of sorts. How you doing, Amber? It would have broken my heart if my children refused to support the same presidential candidate as the January 6th rioters. I made sure they voted for someone who was found guilty of felonies. Okay, Amber. Robert, they are sickening. Yes. The Democrats put the illegals up in schools or hotels. Yeah, they did a lot. They did a lot for them. Wow. Take that same energy and do that for American citizens. You may actually win another election, because at this rate, you never will. All right. And here we are. A GEO Group subsidiary donated $1.3 million to super PACs that supported Trump's 2024 presidential campaign. GEO Group also contributed $500,000 to Trump's inaugural committee in December. Members of Congress storming into a detention facility goes beyond a bizarre political stunt and puts the safety of our law enforcement agents and detainees at risk, McLaughlin said in a press release on Friday. Hit the like button for me, folks. Members of Congress are not above the law and cannot illegally break into detention facilities. Had these members requested a tour, we would have facilitated a tour of the facility. So there was a way for them to go about doing it properly, but of course they weren't going to do that because they can't play the victim that way, right? She similarly said on CNN Saturday morning, just because you're a member of Congress does not mean you can break the law, trespass, put law enforcement at risk, and storm the detention facility. So there are about 40 of us in this chat right now. So if we had done or been involved in the nefarious activities that the mayor and the members of Congress were involved in, how many people think we'd still be at home? Or I know where we'd be incarcerated. Contrary to a press statement put out by DHS, we did not storm the detention center, Watson Coleman said in a statement. The author of that press release was so unfamiliar with the facts on the ground that they didn't even correctly count the number of representatives present. We were exercising our legal oversight function, as we have done at the Elizabeth Detention Center, without incident. So again, so this is a pattern of behavior with these people. Um, David had you in beautiful silver bracelets. Okay. Maga Maha, how you doing? Okay, Amber says, hold on. I'm trying to keep up with your comments. Okay, if I miss it, just retype it. I'll try to keep up. 260 million adults live in the US. Only 77 million of them voted for Trump. 29.7% of the adult population, 183 million US adults, 70.3 either didn't vote for a felon or didn't vote at all. Okay, Amber. Shadow Seeker, well, they probably didn't want to vote for any of the Democratic P's, right, Shadow Seeker? Amber, I wish more than 29.7% of American adults had voted for the presidential candidate who was found guilty of felonies in a criminal trial and found liable for sexual abuse, fraud, and civil trials. Good evening, Mayor. How you doing, love? Hit that like button. If you have Facebook or any other form of social media, do me a favor. Share this stream out. It won't cost you one thin dime. Yes, Shadow Seeker. Amber says, I hope Trump's recession isn't as long or as damaging as Bush's recession. Americans will look really dumb if another Republican president once again leads us into a horrible recession. All right. All right. Okay, so Amber's telling us about her feelings. Okay. Darla, Shadow, I think so. Just ignore and she will quote. Right, Darla. Yeah. Magamaha, hello all. Came in just in time to see some idiotic statements already. Magamaha, you're here on time, dear. U.S. Army, as well as Chubbs, both of you gentlemen, thank you for your service. Oh my goodness. U.S. Oh my God. So I have one more paragraph and then I have a video for you. Okay, Mayor. Reopening Delaney Hall won't make us safer and it won't create an immigration system that is fair and secure for all families. A memo on the ICE website notes that members of Congress are afforded special access to ICE facilities and do not need to provide prior notice of their intent to visit such facilities to conduct oversight. And again, folks, we know why they were there. They were there to cause they were there simply to cause trouble. Now, and I would this guy on the Black and White Network. Oh my God, he calls them out on their foolishness. I absolutely love it. And so I'm going to share his commentary, and I actually shared his commentary on the video on Friday as well because I just every time he talks or says something, I'm like, oh my God, he sounds just like everyone on my channel. And so let's see. Here we go. I'm going to stop sharing this screen so that we can get to the video. Okay, hit the like button for me, folks. We have over 40 people in here and only 25 have hit the like button. It won't cost you anything, I promise. All right, here we go. Okay. U.S. Army. U.S. Army is cracking me up. Woo! Those black going out for those. Robert said the blacks going out for those illegal immigrants. They should be trying to make an effort to help out the black community. Yeah, again, and they're up here. Oh, this is what their constituents want you to do. No, those constituents want you to help protect them in these crime-filled communities. Newark is the worst, just like all the other blue cities. But this is what their focus is on, and this is who you're voting for. Come on, Magamaha. Maybe either she truly believes that crap, or she went to a dim site to look for something to say. Shadow Seeker. So the question is it a prison in the state that we weren't using, but the feds own the entire country? So do they get to take it over because they were acting like it was a stolen prison? Shadow Seeker, nothing that they're doing is making sense to me. I don't have a clue what they're doing. How you doing, Lisa? All right, we're glad Lisa made it. Everyone say hello to Lisa. Robert, yes, they are nuts. All right, and again, they're woke. They don't realize wokeness is going by the wayside. So they're gonna have to do something else. Tina, if they keep, you don't have to worry about that, Tina. The American people voted this past November, and the American people are adamantly against the Democrats' immigration policy, and they are still pushing it. They are full steam ahead. How you doing, Kelly Ray? Glad you made it, love. Hit the like button. So you don't have to worry about that, Tina. It won't happen. Americans, gave them a referendum. That's why they lost everything this past November. And they are still going full steam ahead. Jeffrey, and your president, Donald Trump, has already told you there is going to be some hard times ahead. Yes, he did. Nothing is perfect. You're going to have good and you're going to have bad. That's life. Kelly Ray, make sure you're here tomorrow at 4:00. Cancel culture. It's happening. I'll be talking about that Shiloh Hendricks lady and everyone being upset with her. For what she called that 5-year-old. I'll be talking about that tomorrow. So cancel culture is quickly, folks, disappearing. Okay. All right. I'm going to play this video. I'll try to keep up with your comments. I'm glad that you all are here. And let's go ahead and start the video.
Follow up on woke Democrats invading an ICE facility in New Jersey. Now, we've already talked about how the woke mayor of Newark has been arrested. Yeah, he found out. Now, apparently, guys, some more Democrats also are about to find out. Yeah, you F around, you're going to find out.
FAFO. They're all finding out, and I love it. Darla, the YT algorithm hates me. I keep getting liberal channels recommended. Darla, they do me the same way, honey. Just keep scrolling. Okay, here we go.
Now, there was this one particular Democrat, LaMonica McIver, in the video amid all the chaos, folks. And guess what? We got some body cam footage, folks. This woman is on camera assaulting an ICE officer. Yes, just completely pushed him. The Democratic Party, guys, is violent. No other way to put it, guys. And the Trump administration has come out and said, yep, some other people now may get arrested. Let's go ahead, guys, and get into this. Right over here, breaking. Trump admin says there will likely be more arrests after House Dems assault, body slam ICE officers in New Jersey. Yes, these people need to be held accountable.
Yes, Chubbs, that's what I've been saying. The people who are voting for these people need to say, hey, we need you here in the community. What are you doing down there at the ICE detention facility? How you doing, Susie? How y'all just subbed? Oh, yeah. We're glad you're here, Susie. Hit that like button. Susie, if you have social media like Facebook or Truth Social, share this stream out, love, and bring more people into the conversation. We appreciate you here. Let's everyone say hello to Susie. And I just spoke to you in the comment section and sent you some hearts. We're glad you're here, dear. Send those immigrant advocacy groups to El Salvador. Yes, and all the Democrats with them. They're all going over there now for that one MS-13 gang member who the Democrats have claimed is Father of the Year. Send them too. Deport, deport, deport. How you doing, Beverly? Chicago Hood made it. How you doing, dear? So that's just where we are, folks. And I am finding more and more people here on YouTube They are saying the same thing that we are saying. And if you've been here for a while, Susie is new here, but some of you have been here for a while. We've been saying it. These Democrats, I told you, go back and look at some of my older videos if you're new here. The Democrats discriminate against Americans. They only do for non-American citizens. Susie, I'm doing great. I deleted all but YouTube, but I watch YouTube 20 hours out of, oh, wow, every 24. Glad to be here. Texas, hey, Susie, I hope you're a Cowboy fan because we're going to the Super Bowl this year. Oh, they defend criminals. You don't hear them defending victims. Mayor, that I have a major issue with that. Exactly. Chicago Hood, that's the other video, dear. I set up this video, and then I set the other one up too for tomorrow. It's like, Lord, when will these Dems wake up and smell the coffee and realize that the Democrats party does not care about them? No, again, now I'm just being clear with you folks. If I had voted for that mayor, if I had voted for those state reps, I'm going to have a serious conversation with them, especially in Newark. Newark never recovered from the riots from the 1960s. Look up their crime rate. Look up their low test scores. High crime, high poverty. But this is where the people that you voted for, this is where they are and where they're spending their time and energy. Yes, I would definitely have a problem with that. Darla, they are moving on from Maryland dad to the Georgia teenager, their new poster child. Yes, Darla. When have you seen them stand up for American citizens like that? Never, ever, never. And I have a serious problem with that. You take care of home first. That's what, listen, folks, when I started doing this channel a few years ago, I started talking about history. And then, it was all on the news, what was going on with the illegal migration. I started really watching the news, and I became so upset and incensed. How dare they? And especially, you're taking, I paid $14,000 in federal and state taxes. You're taking my money. You're not even spending it on Americans. You're spending it on non-citizens. I want my money back. How about that? If you're going to take my money, my only requirement is that you spend it on Americans. Period. Get it through their thick heads. The American people don't want these people here. Robert, yes. Even a lot of immigrants, when you talk to them, no, I don't want them here. They're saying the same thing. Susie Dahl, I haven't watched TV in 6 years, and I'm 69 and retired, so I keep my thumb on events through YouTube sites and meet Jesus, enjoy my retirement in my rocking recliner. Susie, I can retire in about another year or two from teaching, and I'm on your heels, Susie. But I'll still be working in some capacity, maybe teaching at a university, but at a community college or something. I don't know. But yeah, I'm on your heels. We're glad you're here. Susie, you need to check out my other videos, because on this channel, we call out hypocrisy. We don't have two sets of rules. We talk about the race hustlers and poverty pimps. That's what we do here, and we're glad to have you. All right, here we go.
Says here, the Trump administration is weighing arrests for 3 Democratic members of Congress who were involved in the New Jersey Immigration and Customs Enforcement Facility incident that took place on Friday. The Department of Homeland Security said that members of Congress assaulted and slammed ICE agents, but the Democrat House members have denied the claims. Now, here's the thing, man. The Republicans need to kick these people out of Congress.
Yep.
It's just that simple.
Could you imagine, folks, if these were Republicans that had done this? Type it in the chat section. Oh my God, first of all, it would be all over the news. They would run in the news cycle for 24 hours, 48 hours, 72. But when they do something, you have to really dig to find it. And they put a spin on it because they're the victim, remember? Susie, my kind of people, I will be checking out your earlier posts too. Susie, since you're here, as we're watching this video, I'll start dropping some links, honey. We call them, hey, we call the Democrats out on their hypocrisy, dear. Yes, we do. Shadow Seeker said 3 years in jail, no due process. Ouch. Cammie, I saw a meeting on the congressional floor where they were talking about the cost of immigration versus the amount of money immigrants bring in the cost 130 billion versus the 13 billion a year. Oh, wow. Me too, Miss Lynn. Charity start. That's Imuna. You've been here long enough. You've heard me say that. I've repeated that in multiple videos. That again, that's like you going to someone else's house, feeding their children, buying their children clothes, providing a home for their children, and your children are homeless, nothing to eat, no clothes. That's crazy. I don't get that. All right, here we go.
They need to be kicked out. If Republicans can actually kick out one of their own, they should actually kick out these Democrats.
Yep.
Because you guys know they actually kicked out George Santos last year.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. So they definitely should be kicking these Democrats out. According to Axios, doing a CNN interview on Saturday morning, DHS spokesperson Tricia McLaughlin said that, quote, there will likely be more arrests coming as a result of the incident after the lawmakers reportedly rushed past security to gain access to the ICE facility. Yeah, they are really, really about to find out, guys. They really are. The 3 Democratic congressmen who were involved in the incident include Reps Bonnie Watson Coleman, Rob Menendez, and LaMonica McIver. McIver was seen on video pushing against security agents at the facility. Yeah, we got it right here, man. Benny Johnson puts this out right here.
Yeah.
Breaking, I have obtained exclusive ICE body cam footage clearly showing Democratic Rep LaMonica McIver verbally and physically assaulting federal agents in New Jersey after illegally entering an ICE detention facility. In the video, you can see indisputable evidence of the Congresswoman McIver in the red jacket. You can't miss her. Punch, push, and hit a federal agent, refusing to follow the...
And let's be clear, folks. You know, in this woke culture, those ICE agents, particularly the white ICE agents, let's be clear, you know they don't want to use their weapons or seriously injure someone, even though they're doing something wrong. They're going to point them at, they're racist and da-da-da-da-da. They're not going to talk about, that they provoked the incident. So, they're in a catch-22. Yes, Isaiah, what a joke. Chubbs. Chicago Hood, I've been saying that for over a year. If I could, I'd throw all of them in jail for treason against the American people. Chubbs, amazing how Dems have the superpowers to slam ICE, knowing ICE can defend themselves against a congressperson, but let a citizen slam those members. They'd be crying like a baby. Chubbs would be in jail. All the things that they're doing, we can't do. We'd be in jail. Tina said, where are we here? I hope I'm not missing your statements, but they are coming quickly. They don't give it to SSI members or NGOs, don't help the handicap. Okay. Chicago, where are we? Chicago Hood is talking to Darla. Okay. Crazy Dems put King Kong's wife in the middle of Times Square. Lisa's starting it up again. Woo! I guess Amber found out she wasn't smart enough for this chick. Yeah, I guess she left. She couldn't handle it. Got too hot for her. Magamaha, I don't understand how they get confused with illegal immigrants. They say the Constitution protects them. I disagree. The Constitution, how's it going to protect you? You're not even a citizen. Get out of here. Robert, send Selena Gomez down to El Salvador since she's for protecting those illegals. Robert, she's not giving up her nice lifestyle of luxury. She may talk, but she's not going anywhere. All right, so let me play some more of this.
The ICE officer's orders
and I can pull let me go ahead. I can pull Benny up. Hit that like button, folks. If you will. I just don't know what they'll do next. Again, the past couple of days, I actually had a topic I was going to talk about. And then, well, something popped up. Here we go. And Benny Johnson, yeah, he tells it all. Oh my God. Let me show you. Hold on. Yeah. And I can just take this down and show you. I can stop sharing this. But I just like this. This guy is just so common sense. So, I'm just like, wow, he sounds just like we do. And I love it. All right. Hopefully everyone can see this clearly. And this is what he was reading. Okay. Hit that like button for me, folks. Yeah, and in the video, you can see it. And I'm going to play it for you. In the body cam footage, you can also watch Rep McIver verbally threatened to put hands on the federal agent. I touch whoever I want, mother. Can you see this, folks? There should be in church tomorrow. Everyone look at this. I made it larger so everyone can see it. This is what the representative is saying. I touch whoever I want, mother. You know the rest of it. Rep McIver then threatens to destroy the ICE officers' careers. You will pay, before descending into a profanity-laced rampage tirade. Why doesn't she do this for her constituents? OMG. What are your thoughts, folks? I cannot with these people. I cannot. Where are we? Cammie, I wonder the exact amount in total that these Democrats are making from this illegal immigration operation. Cammie, once that's exposed, that will explain a lot. Muna, in my opinion, they know we have had it with their plantation politics. They have been exposed for who they really are, and they are looking for foreigners to replace us. Dems are just wicked. Nothing but truth there. No lies detected. Okay, so everyone can see this. Yeah, like I said, she'll be in church tomorrow. All of these actions are flatly illegal under 18 U.S. Code 111 and carry heavy fines and prison sentences. Like I said, my whole thing when they started all this, I'm like, they're trying to provoke. They want those officers to do something to them so they can scream and cry, racism. It's because I'm Black. I'm a victim. Get out of here. Ridiculous. Not because you're Black, it's because you're stupid. If you assault a law enforcement officer, you will answer to the law. I have reached out to Speaker Johnson's office for an official statement on disciplinary action from the House. Okay, so let me make this larger for you. This video is kind of not clear. I'm going to play it. I hope you can hear it. Hold on. Did you hear what she said? You don't dare talk to a congresswoman like that. Again, the party of the elites. Who does she think she is? And she's out there acting like a nincompoop. Oh. Did you hear what she just said? If you put your hands on me, you will pay. So they're trying to provoke. They're trying to get a response. Now you see these ICE officers are trying to be restrain themselves, but they know they're trying to provoke them. That's all they're trying to do. If only the Democrats had that much tenacity to help the people in their highly impoverished districts. This is really sad that this is what they're doing. Just sad. Oh my God. What do you think about that, folks? I wonder what major corporations are behind the curtains on the very top of all this. Well, Cameron, we know if you follow the money trail, that's going to tell you everything you need to know. Shadow Seeker said they are brain dead. Yeah, all of us can see what they're trying to do. That's all they're trying to do. They are trying to get a reaction. They want to be, beaten, or that they want to be arrested. Look at what they're doing. Racism. That's all they're going to cry. They're the victim, perpetual victims. Oh my God. You cannot. Okay. All right. So anyway, let's go back to this guy. But yeah, they are the way that they were out there acting, you would think they had their family members in there. This makes no sense to me. Bakmari, they support the illegal immigrants because they have a permanent underclass to keep them in office. Facts. How you doing, Paulina? One lady said that some congressperson body slammed an ICE officer and it's on tape. They haven't released that tape yet, Paulina, but Trump is saying that they're probably going to file charges. Yes, Cammie, drunk with power and elitism. You don't talk to a congresswoman like that. Who the heck do you think you are? You're not special. Lisa, I just can't wrap my head around the rage and buffoonery this woman is displaying. Lisa, what do they have her family members in there? What the heck? Jeffrey, same thing with them kids you deal with at the schoolhouse. I love you, Miss Lynn. I love you too, Jeffrey. Yeah. Wokeness. I can't tell you how many times I say something and they'll say, you can't say that. What the heck are you talking about? And everything you say hurts their feelings. I said, if that hurts your feelings, you're going to have a hard life. Lisa, blackety, blackety, black. Yes. And again, that's why I feel the ICE agents are trying to restrain themselves. They know they're trying to provoke them. Just remember, according to Letitia James and Adam Schiff, no one is above the law. Yes, Shadow Seeker, unless it's them. Jeffrey, I have not seen that one yet either. Jeffrey, yeah, that one hasn't been released yet because I wanted to share that one with you, but I want to see that too. Blooming idiots, yes. All right, here we go.
Impeding in a lawful arrest. In the body cam footage, you can also watch.
Yeah, and I just read that. I just wanted to show you how they were acting. And I'm like, they have completely crashed out. All the way. And this is who I just wish that I could I wish I could go to Newark, show this video, said, had they ever shown this type of energy for you and your needs? No. So that's really what I would like to, if I could, that's what I would do. And again, they were cursing and.
Yeah, she's pushing the ICE officers right there. I think she threw a punch. Let's see again. Yeah, she's pushing.
Look at her.
Wow.
Let's see. Mayor, Imuna, Jeffrey, Robert, Paulina, Lisa, Tina. Let me see you try to push some ICE officers around, and let me see what happened to you.
And I think that's also right there. She pushed.
Did what she say? He just assaulted me. So she's making it up as she goes. Kelly, I'm telling you, some of us need to start running for these seats. They gotta go. Kelly, keep dropping those truth bombs, love. Yes, they have definitely got to go. I can't take this anymore. U.S. Army, was she the model for the Godzilla statue? U.S. Army is starting it up again. Okay, now Chubb said she was Queen Kong. U.S. Army said it's a statue of Godzilla. I can't with this chat. I can't. Susie, I was a school custodian for 7 years, worked on all 6 campuses in the district. I wanted to be a teacher when I was a kid. They have a hard job trying to educate kids. That's okay, Susie. The capacity that you worked at the school, you also taught those kids something. So just know your worth, dear. Yes. Yes, custodians teach the kids things too. So you're good, girl. You're good. Jeffrey said, I'm done with stupid. Tina, I'm happy that people are able to do videos. Yes. Oh my God. Let me continue. Now, did you all hear that? She's filing the complaint. She was the one pushing and shoving. You see how that works? Kelly said, Jeffrey, you better move away from civilization. You got that right. Did everyone hear what she said? She was the one who caused the ruckus, who caused the commotion, but she's filing the complaint. She was threatened. Did you hear the threat she was making to the ICE officers? Oh my God. You don't dare talk to a congresswoman like that. And you're going to put your hands on me? She started it. Yes, Mayor, she did. You will pay.
And you know what, guys? The Democrats staged all this. They want the attention, man. They think they're actually going to win elections by trying to basically break out illegals out of ICE detention. Yeah, man. Democratic Party, man, they're in for a wake-up call, I believe, in the midterm.
They did not get their wake-up call in November, so they will get another one during the midterms. This is crazy. Trump, I told you, those of you who know, who've been here for a while, if I was Trump, I would pull every federal dollar from every state that had these sanctuary cities. They would not get one federal dollar. I would that would shut them down because they cannot operate without federal money. That's exactly what I would do. Aren't these the same people that said J6 was the end of the world? Yes, Kelly, these idiots. Jeffrey, that's all they do is throw tantrums every time something doesn't go their way. Yep. Maga Maha. More people need to shut those idiots up. I would have told her, I am your boss, idiot. Maga Maha, like I said, I think they're trying to restrain themselves because it would not be a good look if they have to, pull their weapons. They know, they're going to be the baddies, right? Job for 9. How are you, Live? Thank you for the super chat. Love your content, and I'm here for it. Thank you so much, Job, for you. Hit that like button. Hit that subscribe button, and I just sent you some hearts in the comment section. We're glad you're here. We call the Democrats out on their nonsense. U.S. Army, my 9-year-old granddaughter has better manners than these Congress people. Yeah, and just listen. Listen to what they say. Listen to how they say it. Yes, Tina, she started it. And then when she's leaving, oh, she's filing the complaint. How dare you talk to a congresswoman like that? How dare you touch a congress? Who the heck are you? Cammy, they're acting like this is the new civil rights movement and Rosa Parks is locked up in there. Yeah. Robert, so worried about criminals and not their constituents. Very pathetic. Robert, if I could crack their skulls open and just say, hey, wake up. These people don't care about you. This is who they care about. See, look at these videos, read these news articles. Jeffrey, thank you for the super chat, love. I'm going to send you some hearts as well. And those of you who are new here, again, we call people out on their nonsense. We don't have, that poor person over there, they're a victim of racism and white supremacy. No, we don't play that here. Thank you so much, Job for 9. I liked and new subby. Dim dum is what I call. Yes, Job for 9. You need to check out the videos I have done on them. We expose their hypocrisy. We know they are full of it. Thank you so much for your super chat, dear. Job for 9. Let me share. Since you're here, I did a video on the Carmelo Anthony. You know, the race hustlers, the poverty pimps. They make excuses for people's bad behavior. Nothing is ever their fault. Susie, Congress has protected itself from the people. We need a hard look at their laws and rules and delete most of it. No more raises and term limits. No insurance, no retirement. Susie, I agree with all that. Especially term limits. Get these people, a lot of these people need to be in Shady Pines, okay? We need new, younger people, fresh ideas. This is ridiculous. Hit that like button. Oh yeah, Job for 9, if you will, share this stream out on your Facebook or other social media platforms. That one congresswoman with the red jacket is a total fool. Robert, she started it, and then she starts attacking him. Oh my God. I can't. All right, here we go.
Terms. The American people are not going to side with them with illegal aliens. Just not going to happen.
Nope.
Anyway, quote, we actually have body cam footage of these members of Congress assaulting these ICE enforcement officers, including body slamming a female ICE officer. Wow. She said that there is an ongoing investigation into the matter and that arresting the members of Congress is definitely on the table. Man, I don't think we had the video of a female ICE officer being body slammed. I don't think we have that. A spokesperson for Watson Coleman responded to the Trump administration, quote, threatening to arrest members of Congress for exercising unlawful oversight authority is another example of this administration abusing its power to try to intimidate anyone to stand. I think they may actually who stands up to them. The spokesperson added that Watson Coleman's office looked over the camera footage and says that it proves, quote, ICE agents put their hands on members of Congress. It also proves that DHS has been lying about this incident. Where honestly,
who started the whole commotion? I'll wait. Hit that like button for me, folks. Robert, I get angry with this. Yes, they started. What do they always do? They throw rocks and then they hide their hands. Thank you so much, Job for 9. Job for 9, make sure you're here. I'm live every Sunday, 4:00 p.m., dear. Make it up as they go. Fake news. Right, Jeffrey? Immuna, they're supposed to be the lady in red jacket, just hood. Yes, Susie, what wrong is wrong, right is right. Doesn't matter if you're black or white. Skin color is no excuse for your behavior. And Susie, that's what we say on here all the time. The race hustlers and the poverty pimps are the ones who are always bringing out race. Just like this, the case with the kid The Carmelo Anthony case, I did a video on that. And everything that I talk about is from the perspective of an educator, right? And again, I tell students all the time, because I teach high school, don't try to handle something yourself. Go and get an adult. When you try to handle it, it does not end well. And I just feel so bad that Carmelo's family, they're definitely doing him a miss and a disservice. If they're never told that they've done anything wrong, they're just going to continue to get out here and make mistakes. Spiritual war, I agree with that. Good versus evil. I most assuredly agree. Susie, I just dropped a link. I did a video on that. And again, we don't say, oh, this black person is being discriminated against. If they did wrong, they just did wrong. And no one wants to admit it. It's like the pink elephant in the room. And the race hustlers get out here. And the sad part is the white kid whose father came to pray with them at a press conference and threw him out. That's nonsense. And so it is what it is, folks. They have to keep, they want to keep people at each other's throats, so that we're not getting along, and everyone gets along fine. I mean, and I gotta tell people, I don't want to hear anything about white supremacy and racism. If you believe in God, nothing can hold you back. Nothing is above the Almighty. So, no one can run that game on me. Nope. Don't want to hear it. All right, here we go.
Surprised they released this footage, given that it wholly contradicts their claims. Nobody was body slammed. Nobody assaulted any agents. And this footage confirms that.
So that's what they're trying to say, that no one was body slammed. They're saying that the ICE agents are lying. Of course, that's what they're saying.
The spokesperson claimed. Man, these Democrats, man, they're out of their minds. They are completely out of their minds. This is another angle right here of her arguing with that ICE officer. And
she said he just assaulted me. So she's making it up as she goes, and she's a black woman too. Oh my God. So she's trying to get sympathy. Chicago Hood, we got whooped when we were young and learned respect. These kids have never been told no and never been whooped. They have zero respect for anything or anyone. Chicago Hood is spitting truth. Kami, I see segregation 2.0 coming because of black fatigue. Yeah. Yep, you're right. Diane, in the words of my favorite band, Journey, wonder who's crying now. Yeah, Journey's pretty good. I like Who's Crying Now, but it's not better than the wheel in the sky keeps on turning. Don't know where I'll be tomorrow. Yes, I have Journey's greatest hits on CD in the truck. Lisa, Miss Rowland, where were you when I was in high school? Fantastic. Lisa, depending on how old you are. I don't know, but Lisa, I play all the classic rock every day in my classroom. And the kids who have the good parents who let them listen to the good music, yeah, they love it. Chicago Hood, Journey, yes. I love some Journey. I tell you, I have the greatest hit CD in the truck. Cammie, the Democrats have done this. And look, they put all these black women out here. They lied to them and told them, you're the backbone of the party. They set them up to take the fall. Look who's falling. All these black women they set up to try to take down Trump. Guess who's being taken down? They are. They were used and abused, and they don't even know it. Cammie, this has been going on for a while. Susie, I see it happening and it's pathetic and disgusting, and the sadness is deep in my heart. Nothing is perfect, but to go out of your way to make things worse is counterproductive to everyone. Susie, truth bomb. Yes. The first 3 Journey albums are great. Yes, Bach. Somebody needs to tell her to shut up. Right, Robert. Again, you know she's playing the race card. You heard everything she's saying. It's the right, and so I think the ICE agents are trying to restrain themselves because they know what's next. And she's a black female too. Oh my God, they know. Chicago, I have cassettes as well as albums. You know, I have my Carly Simon and some other albums over there that I've held up. Darla, my 10-year-old niece got a turntable for her birthday. She bought a bunch of classic rock albums. I'm so proud of her. Darla, yes, someone taught that young lady well. Bach Murray, the ones before Steve Perry. Yeah. And don't forget Love and Touch and Squeezing. I love that one. Good to see everyone. I have to go take care of a problem. Oh, yeah, Amuna, we're just glad you're here and glad everything's okay. Drop in tomorrow for a few. Maybe I'm not going to be on long because it is Mother's Day. And some of you probably are going out with your children. I'm just a cat mom, so I don't have any children except my cats and then the kids at the school. Magamaha, they are brainwashed. It's sad. I will ask some of my younger co-workers just what's the First Amendment. So far, none have gotten it at CNA. Magamaha, they don't know anything and they don't want to know anything. They're stuck on stupid, listening to the lies that they are told. Lisa, wait till they yank her wig off. Lisa. So again, we know what they're trying to do. We know exactly what they're trying to do. And those, again, the people, the folks that are here that are new, we talked about the Shador Sanders situation. They said, oh, the NFL was being racist. Everything they want to blame on racism and white supremacy. The race hustlers never sleep. And I'm sick and tired of it. It's time for it to stop. Yeah, happy Mother's Day to all the fur mommies. Right, Darla? Okay, Magamaha, I try and explain. They don't know it because that way they can take it. Don't tell them. Then it's, yeah. Magamaha. That's why I get so frustrated because to me, learning was always important. When I'm trying to teach and the students just don't have an interest, it drives me nuts. All right, I'll finish this video, then we'll get out of here.
And they're playing victim.
Filing a complaint. Put your hands on me, you will pay. You talk to a congresswoman, I can't with her.
Yeah, man, Democrats, man, are cooked. They are absolutely cooked. I can't believe, man, we actually have Democrats acting like this. Actually, I can. They have lost their minds. There's a reason why, folks. Wow. Their approval rating is in the trash.
Yep.
This is why their approval rating is in the 20s. Now, a whole bunch of people actually left the Democratic Party, and the ones that actually remain don't believe that the Democrats are far left enough. The Democratic Party is a violent party. Always has been, man. Their roots start in violence. It's the party of the Klan. People may forget about that, but that's true. So we'll have to see, man, what's going to happen, man. But it definitely seems like at least one of these woke Democrats are about to find out real quick.
And as soon as
that's just my thoughts on this.
As soon as if Trump sends the order for them to be arrested, you know, I will jump online. Breaking news. I love you too, Tina. Yes, I enjoyed you as well. Yes, Robert, they're trying to fight the oligarchy. Yes, Chicago Hood, you all have to look for the video of Democrat white women singing Trust Black Women song. It's hilarious. Chicago Hood, I'll look that up. Why are all the violent videos of liberals if white supremacists are the threat to America? Exactly. No shady pines for them. Send them to El Salvador. Hey, I don't have a problem with that, Robert. Susie, going to see my 93-year-old mother tomorrow. Wow, she's the oldest of 12 children and taught us 5 kids the know-how to pinch a penny until Lincoln squeals. All right, Susie. Susie, I hope that you have a wonderful visit with your mother. And we'll be live. I don't know where you live. I'm live every Sunday, 4 o'clock p.m. Eastern Standard Time. We'd be glad to have you again. Please feel free to share the channel out with your family and friends. We're glad to have you. And as you can see, we expose the hypocrisy of the left. And we sing some good classic rock songs too. And we have a good time. So we get the information out and we laugh. And like I said, just let these Democrats keep acting crazy. No one's coming to save them. And she's sitting up here saying that they assaulted her, and how dare you talk to a congresswoman that way. And this is all, I don't have anything to say to her. This is all I can do. That's what I think about her. Jeffrey, never. Don't stop thinking about tomorrow. Don't stop. It'll soon be here. It'll be here better than before. You know I love some Fleetwood Mac for my new people. I'll break out singing some Carly Simon, some Fleetwood Mac, some Hall & Oates. Oh my goodness. So Trump's going to get on the case, and I would love for him to bring charges against these people so they will go somewhere and sit down. The irony is that the Democratic Party is all millionaires, and that is an oligarchy. Yeah, and they keep talking to their people about the Republicans being so rich. They're not talking about their own riches. Chicago Hood, Megyn Kelly had a field day with that video. Yeah, I need to check that one out. Jeffrey, that's what it sounds like to me. Oh, yes. I love the Eagles. Woo-hoo, which a woman. See how high she flies. How you doing, Tube Steak? Arrest the weaves. Oh, my God. Welcome to the Hotel California. Oh, my God. Yeah, I like some Eagles now. Just type in Trust Black Women. They lead the way song. Comes right up. Okay, Chicago Hood, I'll do that. I enjoyed each of you. So tomorrow, again, we're going to talk about Tube Steak. You can catch the replay, dear. We're pretty much done, love. But make sure you're here tomorrow at 4 o'clock p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Won't keep you long because it is Mother's Day, and some people have to travel to go spend time with their moms. Some people are going out to eat. Many people are going out to eat. That's right, Tube Steak. America first. James, okay, yeah, James, and all the new people that subscribe today. We're glad you're here, and we want to see you back on the channel. And I don't know, maybe we'll do a Mother's Day giveaway tomorrow. Maybe a Cash App prize or something. How you doing, Chris? Chris, we're getting out of here, dear. Susie, thank you. She's able to live in her home. My younger brother lives with her to take care of her. Oh, Susie, that is wonderful. Yes, that's the best. That's the ideal situation. Yeah, I'm hoping Trump, since they keep poking the bear, I want him to lay the hammer down, arrest some of these people. I'm sick of these people. Oh, Chicago, I know, dear. You can catch the replay. Okay, Susie, yeah, 4 o'clock. If you're, I don't know where you live, but Eastern Standard Time is when we'll be live at 4 o'clock p.m., dear. And for some reason, YouTube doesn't, sometimes the notifications don't go off. So, but it's 4 o'clock. And please be sure to check out the older videos. I did drop a few links for you. And if you leave comments, I will respond. I love responding to comments. Jeffrey, Miss Lynn, you have a great day with the cats, and I will have a great evening with the dog. All right, Jeffrey, cats and dogs. Meow. Okay, Mary, all of you who have to travel, please, please, please be safe. I want you to come back in one piece, intact, so that we can continue to have fun on this channel. This channel would not work without you. Your presence here is very, very important. And again, there are thousands of content creators. And so I don't take it lightly that you're here with me instead of someone else's channel. And so, hey, I told you, I appreciate it. And the channel's growing, and it's because of you. And so be safe. Jeffrey, I do not plan on running into any of those people. I have no inclinations. I'll do what I can to avoid them because they're stuck on stupid. All right. Okay. All right. So I'll see you tomorrow at 4. We're going to talk about the Shiloh Hendricks. She called the little 5-year-old kid, a bad word, and people just losing their minds. Toy Mafia, how you doing, love? We're leaving. But hit that like button and catch the replay and leave me a comment. Yes, good night to everyone. I enjoyed all of you, each of you. And you know where I'm going now. I am going to the comment section, and I will talk to you as long as you're there.